See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
There's plenty to take from that at the end. I mean, it's pre-season, lots of tries and so on, but what positives can you take from the game, I suppose?
It's a pre-season game. The scoreline obviously not quite irrelevant, but it's not something we worry about at all. Today was about trying to see how some of the stuff we've worked on in pre-season over the course of the last 6 or 8 weeks, how we were able to adapt to the pressure of a game. And I think the first probably 10, 15, 20 minutes were a bit of a shock to us. The intensity that Exeter brought is not something you can replicate in terms of training. So once we got more used to that, second half then, I thought some of the rugby we scored, some of the tries we scored were very good.
It's very much an experimental side, lots of players that come back into the fold, some played for the Sevens team last week. What did you make of them today?
Today was about getting a lot of the young players. You look at how many, the average age, I think most of our squad were 22 or under. So it's a great learning experience for them. It's a great opportunity for them to understand when you're playing against a team as good as Exeter had in the first half, what's required to compete at that level. So that's what it's all. But last week for the Sevens, they learned something in the Sevens. This week in the 15s, which is where ultimately most of them will be judged, was another step up from that.
It's a shame for Billy, obviously, he didn't get a full 80 or 60 maybe as captain, yeah. But is he alright? What's his injury update?
He just took a bit of a bang. It's hard to make any assessment at this stage. We'll have a look at him over the next 24, 48 hours when a little bit of the swelling comes down and judge him then. But it's obviously disappointing for him. He's worked really hard, been very impressive right throughout pre-season, and to pick up a knock early in the first game, it happens, but it doesn't make it any easier.
You've got some time until your next game against Bath. Do you think you'll feed in some of the international returnees before then, or you look at maybe introducing some new players maybe?
Yeah, you look at this pre-season in a normal season. This is us still in mid-July when you're looking to the competitive games in October. So for us, it's trying to build into our last pre-season friendly, which is the first week of October, and then in preparation for October the 7th weekend of October the 17th, and that's what we're building towards. We've known that. What that means is over the course of the next few weeks, different players will get different amount of game times, but the bottom line is we want to make sure everybody is ready to play come the first Premiership game.
Are you happy everyone just finally got a good run out today, despite the results?
Today, everybody we wanted to got the run out. Some players probably got a little bit more than we thought they might, due to, as you said yourself, an injury as it was to Billy Burns. But no, what you're trying to do today for us was some of the young academy players who've worked incredibly hard over the course of the last 2 months. You want to give them a little bit of a reward, let them experience what playing against the top Premiership teams about. And if nothing else, we'll take that away from today. It'll give them that hunger. That's what they want to be playing. That's who they want to be playing against. And it didn't always go to plan, but first game, long way to go before the first competitive match.